to the disco. The two left feet started to tango. The red suit and tie that took me here is pushing me to
The reason I brought you here today is because I want to talk about my single that just came out called The Reunion. The reason I wanted to talk to you about it as my brother is because you probably remember this song from when we were kids. So this song was originally written by our brother, Matt, and I think it's maybe like 20 years old at this point, because he was songwriting and writing poetry, and he was in bands. Like, Matt's an incredible writer. But I think he taught me this song, like, on guitar. I was like 13 or 14.
Well, I remember like being in just like the living room, just like in our pajamas, and Matt pulling out the guitar and playing it.
So The Reunion, like Matt's original version of The Reunion, when he first taught it to me, it was very like stomp and holler folk, like a lot more darker, like the stomp and holler kind of style.
Well, I mean, the tone of it comes from like an acoustic guitar on his side, and
Totally.
You've brought it into
I
like
made it a
trumpets and
jazz song. His subject matter was about a high school reunion, because Matt did not have a good time in high school. He was really badly bullied. I think, it was pretty severe.
We won't go into like the harsher
Yeah,
sides
it was
of it, but
very severe. Yeah. So he wrote about going back to your high school reunion and having to face all these people and not being able to cope with it. And when he taught it to me, and he was like, "You have the song, you rework it. You're the singer in this family. Like, you go off and take this song." And I've been working on it and demoing it and trying it out. I've played it live for maybe 10 years. I always have a band playing it and tried it so many different times. It was always kind of weird to play live. But when I finally came to the point where I wanted to record it and actually have it as a song, I wanted to rework the meaning. I wanted to rework the structure and the style. And I wanted to make it jazzy, like more jazzy, bluesy, like more what I would want out in the world. Like what it was originally to what it is now, they're very, very different. And oh my God, when I showed this song to Matt over Christmas, I was really scared. I was really scared that he wouldn't like how much I changed his song or how like big band, jazzy, musical theater it is. I thought, anyway, but you know Matt, he's very like stoic and he's very like stern. So when I was playing the song, he sat there like this. And I'm like,
perfect.
I need you an emotion. I need like some emotion. He's just sitting. And there was like no emotion or reaction. And then the song finished and he just goes, "It's great." Oh
and
my
God. If people don't know Matt, "It's great" is like over
Amazing.
the top for him. That's probably one of the greatest songs he's ever heard. If his reaction was, "That's great."
I was just really nervous that like he wouldn't think that I did his song any justice or anything like that, but he loved it. And he gave it to me to restructure and rework, and I changed the lyrics. And but I love that him and I have that together. I think it's awesome. But how I interpret this song now, and what I changed the lyrics to and how I changed the structure of the song, The Reunion to me is about having social anxiety, which I do, and coping with it in the wrong ways, with like alcohol or bad thoughts or weird behavior or anything like that. Something I struggled with a lot, definitely like when I was younger, was in order to be in a social circumstance or to even be able to like go on a date or even to hang out one-on-one with friends sometimes, I would have to rely on alcohol. I've done a lot of work to not have to do that now, and I definitely suffer from social anxiety now, and oh man, it ruins your life when you can't face life properly and face life sober. And I just got myself into a lot of trouble when I was too scared. I was just too scared to show up. But I loved hearing what these musicians brought to the table, because I was like, here's the intention. I want big, I want bold, I want amazing. It's also why I made this song the first single, because I haven't released music in almost 2 years. So I wanted the first single to be like, I'm back.